Hey, how you doing there? Welcome to my channel, Veracity Trigger. This is going to be a new thing, actually. This is going to be, I'm going to call this Trigger Tuesdays. I'm going to bring one out every Tuesday, unless I'm on vacation, or sick, or just not alive anymore. I guess I won't be able to do it then, would I? So, I'm going to just do this on just the Tuesdays, and this is going to feature some kind of military gameplay. It's either going to be Black Ops, or it's going to be Guns Up. I have both games. I like them both. There's times that I could, swear up and down and absolutely hate Black Ops with a Vengeance, or Call of Duty with a Vengeance, and tell them to go to hell. But I'm not going to do that in this video, and I'm just going to show you some okay gameplay. This is all right. I think this is pretty decent as far as it goes. I don't play this game all the time. There's a lot of games I play, so I'm not consistently playing one kind of game over and over and over and over again. So I have a bit of randomness as far as what I do. So yeah, you're going to see it. So I'm also going to kind of go back to some of the format that I did for a previous channel where I did some Christian related topics and stuff. So it's going to be a little bit Christian related in here. And it doesn't mean that, if you want to leave something in the chats and talk about something else, that's perfectly fine. If people are going to not like this because of the type of content it is, well, sorry, but I've got some other friends that like to play this game, and they really want to see their name in the video, and so I'm doing a little bit of a homage to them in a way. I'm giving them a little bit of a shout out, show their name, they're in the video, they're doing good, yeah! My friend will probably be pissed when he sees this, but whatever. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be this. Or a different kind of content that I've got, some other stuff with Guns Up videos and stuff like that. So, and if I got people complaining because they're watching Black Ops, they're like, you're camping, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. I play tactically. I play to win. And that's what I do. I've got a different video where I talked about the type of strategy I do. More or less, I'm more of a lurker, if you have to say, as far as what type of strategist, the way I play. I'm not suicidal, or I'm not running in guns blazing. I'm not a camper where I stay in one place forever and never move. I pretty much listen to what's going on, think about where my team is, and move appropriately. If I feel like I'm surrounded, I am not going to move anywhere. And typically half the time I do get surrounded because I'm deep in the enemy territory. And I'm just wondering, where are they coming, where are they going? And more than half the time, if I just run out there while I'm in enemy territory, I will just get shot dead. So I try to play it safe. And I did some other videos where I was doing a dart episode and stuff. And I did really well in that. And lately, I don't know, I think I'm just doing worse. Either that or everybody has body armor on. But let's not get carried away with the way I play or with my play style. This is about just sort of things go on in my life, things I'd like to talk about. And one thing I'd like to kind of say is that lately I've been watching more of the drama that's been going on YouTube. And that's not exactly something I typically do. I quit cable. I don't watch TV. If anything, I just get my news on the internet. And probably be like, why did you quit cable? Well, I was watching it mostly for the Walking Dead series, and then once, when they did what they did with this last episode, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm not going to watch this anymore. And it's not because I'm one of those people who's like, ooh, who's going to die? Ooh, who's like, no, I'm not like that. I am not interested in hoping somebody's going to die. That's not my personality. I hate that. As soon as I included that in there, I do not like brutality, when I'm watching it. I do not like to see that, and I just feel like that's glorified brutality. Like, the way he's like, ooh, who's it going to be? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? And he's just pointing as bad as everybody at the end, and then they, show him bashing in the skull of the cameraman. And so you feel bad for the cameraman, but you realize it's actually going to be somebody else. So, with that being said, you got to wait 6-7 months till you see it again. And I'm like, you know what? If they're going to, make brutality look like an ice cream cone, I am not going to watch this anymore. I'm just not. I mean, I liked it for the survival ability of it. It was sort of like watching Bear Grylls with a group, in a way, with zombies too. It was kind of like watching that, but I don't know. I think it's kind of funny, but it was sort of like watching that. But now it's sort of turned into the point where the zombies are all pretty much done. The way that they would rot and die, they're done. And so now it's just a bunch of gangs, and I don't really care about that. So that's really all I watch it for. The only other time I would watch cable was if it was like late at night, I couldn't sleep, and I'd watch the Veracity channel to watch them work on some cars. I like that, but that was really just sporadic here and there. So I gave up that. Haven't been watching that, and I've been watching some other drama stuff and stuff like that. And one of my favorite ones is Grade A Under A. So if he's watching this and he's like, "Where's my money? You didn't pay me for including your..." No, I'm just kidding. Great. If he does see this, he'll probably. I don't think he'll care. But I think he's really funny, and I think he's pretty accurate with what he's probably saying. It sounds pretty accurate from what I've been looking at back and forth. Some of the visual evidence that he's pointing out, I'm like, holy cow, he's being accurate, and he's pretty damn funny. And sorry, I don't really mean to swear a lot, and I don't even think "damn" is a swear. It's more of a curse word. But I did another video saying I don't like to curse. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stop that. There's circumstances that I think it's funny, and I think the way that he presents it is typically funny. Sometimes he goes a little too far, but I think he's kind of funny. So I've been watching that, and yeah, it seems a lot like YouTube is going to usurp television, cable, and I've seen some other things where they're, I don't know if it's true or not, but some kind of ad or something like that. Watch television here, something like that. I'm not sure what this is all about, and I don't really feel like investigating it. But I almost feel like cable and television are just going to eventually just totally go broke and just give up to YouTube or whatever YouTube decides to turn into. I guess YouTube Red, or I don't know. I've seen some videos on that, and I guess you can look at it in a 3D perspective where you can look all around with the camera, but I'm just too lazy to move my hand to move the camera. I don't want to do it. I'm just like, do I have to? It's almost half the time I'm watching this stuff I'm eating. So, well, I don't eat that much. Come on, seriously. But if I'm watching some series of something, I'm eating half the time. So, it's like, I don't want to have, how am I supposed to hold my food, put it to my mouth, chew on it, and move the mouse to move it all around? I don't know. It's like, maybe once, I gain some more intelligence, I'll be able to do that kind of thing, but not right now. Just doesn't work unless the mouse, it turns into a glove, or I can just move my fingers around and then it just does whatever I want it to do. That would be cool. So whoever could make that, I mean, they're already making VR, which I kind of think is almost a horrible idea, because it's basically just, holding your iPhone up to your eyeballs and, putting a rubber band around your head, and you get a controller. I don't see how that's even virtual reality. I mean, if you had, and I've seen some things where, and they have this at certain game places where you could stand on a board, move your feet around and be a part of that. Now that's cool, but how are they going to make that work better? I mean, you're supposed to use that with socks, without socks, with shoes. Is it heat censored? Is it weight censored? Is it a button sensor, a small little button? I mean, how does that work? How does that work? And then you also have to have your hands free. And I would think that for something like that, you also have to stand up to, heck, I want to sit down. I don't want to stand up. I don't want to stand up while playing a game. I mean, if they turn that into something, I've heard that Ace Combat, which I'll probably put more on my channel later on, because I love flight games. It's one of my favorite things, actually, which I can't really do too much because they don't make it too current. Most people can't do 3D stuff quite so well. Motion sickness and all that. So, I mean, as far as that goes, they were going to create a, They were going to do that with the VR. The Ace Combat with the VR. What am I supposed to do? Like hold my arms out like an airplane, and move my left arm up, my right arm down. If I want to, swing to the right and turn to the right, what am I have to look like some goofy person with a hand out the window, acting like you're an airplane while you're driving? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to fly a VR system in an airplane? How am I supposed to spin myself around if I want to do a barrel roll? Am I supposed to do a flip in my chair and end up on my butt behind me? What am I supposed to do? How are you going to make Ace Combat a flight game, a VR system? Explain to me that, because as soon as I'm trying to do a barrel roll, I will literally trip on something and crack my head open, and you'll see on my headstone, it'll be something like, oh, this idiot was playing VR, and they won't even include my name on the headstone. It'll be something like that. I don't know, but, what are you going to do for VR system for Ace Combat? Seriously. What could you do? I don't want that. I want the old control systems where I can yaw left and right. Anyways, now I'm getting carried away with that. I was talking about the whole drama thing, and now I ended up talking about Ace Combat. Sorry. But that's part of what I do, too. I kind of jump on topics here and there, especially when you're making a video like this, and, it's kind of the first video you're going to do. I wanted to talk about some Christian-related things, and I think as far as the drama goes for it, Grade A Andre had a pretty good point that there is good drama and there's bad drama. And I haven't really researched this much myself, and I kind of wish I would have before I made the video, but let's talk about that a little bit. And I think, there are things, if drama is basically just something where you have a disagreement with somebody else, and you try to, you try to resolve it somehow. Yeah, I don't really see a big deal. I don't see a big deal with that. They're trying to make it seem like all the subscribers are attacking each other because of, the YouTubers disliking each other. Now, could the YouTubers themselves have fake accounts and attack the other person? Yeah, they could do that. It's possible. Would they? I don't know. I think some people, if they don't want to be, if they're the kind of person that cannot handle an attack, they're more than likely the ones to, try to attack somebody else. It's pretty much like, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I've known plenty of people like this, and there's people that, cannot take it, but, even some friends I have, there was, like what you saw in this previous video, and I'm not sure what I'm putting for this next video, because this is still going on, so I'll do another video of something. I think I'll do another Call of Duty thing, or maybe I'll do some guns up, I'm not sure. But, one of the friends I have that you saw in here, he uses his handle as I'm the Zodiac. First time I met him was on a forum, and we were having a war against each other, and I called him an idiot, and he called me something else, and the drama for that went on for pages and pages on the GameFAQs forums, and we were going at it for a while, and I was married at the time, and I think my ex wife was like, you know what, I think you should just quit and stop the whole thing. And I said, yeah, you're probably right. And later on, we played some games with each other, and we didn't have any beef with each other after that. And everything was fine, and he's been a good friend of mine for quite some time. So, although his name is very ominous, I'm the Zodiac, he's been a good friend of mine for quite a long time now. And I can't remember how many years, 6+ years? More than that? I don't know. He'll probably tell me and get upset because I got it wrong, but whatever. So anyways, I don't want this to be such an extremely long video. I'm talking about it. I just kind of wanted to talk about, and I'm not sure how that really relates to Christianity, but I think as far as being a Christian goes, typically for Christianity we try to, what Jesus says is live in the world, not of it. So as far as me relating to some of this stuff goes, or understanding it, or doing it, it's pretty much like try to, and especially what Jesus says about that, it's pretty much you have to not seclude yourself and become and ostracize yourself from the entire world, but don't become a part of what could bring you down the wrong path. And so, seeing some of this stuff, I think some of it's fun to watch. It's kind of funny. But as far as doing something in that sense that it pulls me too far away from, being morally a Christian, I think that's what I have to try to strive for. I have to try to, it's pretty much just like gauge yourself. Gauge how much you've done in something, and if it's pulling you away from your beliefs in God, gauge yourself and see. And if you think you've gone too far, you might have to quit. You might have to pull back. It's sort of like, when I was telling you that, the friend that I have, we were going on for pages and pages and pages and just, arguing back and forth. And maybe that was kind of angry drama. I didn't feel angry. I felt that he just didn't understand my point. And I did call him an idiot. And I think it was that one point that I was like, dude, you are an idiot. How do you not understand this? And I don't know if he was upset, but the fact that we've been friends for a long time, I don't think he really was that upset. I think we were just kind of going back and forth and having a disagreement about something, about the clan wars we were having, and clan war drama, So I think when it gets into that point, I think it was a good thing that it did end, and then I could focus on other things other than that. So I don't know if I really hit my point there. I think I might have. I think I kind of did. But this Trigger Tuesday is going to be sort of on that. And it's not exactly going to be, I'm not going to script anything, write anything down. It's just going to be just kind of stuff from my personal self, from my heart to you. And so hopefully, that helps out a bit. I hope this audio turns out well. I'd hate to apologize for a lot of things, but I feel like there's times I do have to, because, living in the world we live in, as far as some of the drama goes and the politically correctness goes, it's almost like I have to apologize for something. And I'm not, I guess I can't say I'm always PC. I don't think I am. I don't think I really stand for that. I think there are certain reasons why, initially it's a good thing to try to be that way, but I think it got carried away too far. I think what PC is now, if you have to look at it in a drama sense, I think it got carried away. I don't know, but let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the videos or what I'm putting up there. I don't know if I'm really going to mix other videos together. I think I might just do Black Ops stuff for here. So, let me know what you think. I hope this turned out well, and take it easy.